Hey everyone, welcome to Sims World. In the last episode, we had Barbara get a new job who she became a teacher and went down the educational route. She did not go to college for it, but she is working her way up the educational ladder. And they had little girl Dorothy, which is what they named her, and they moved to this little area outside, like a little mini apartment area, and I think it's quite cute. And while these guys were away, Kai and her have been really getting a little bit better. She's still in the Christmas spirit, as you can see. She has her Christmas hat on. Maybe it was like Christmas Day at school or something like that. But everybody seems to be doing really well here in the Sims world. We do have a couple birthdays coming up, though. We have the babies, Dorothy's, and Nicole's as well. So we have a couple birthdays coming up in this episode, so we might as well get them out of the way at the beginning. So Noah, why don't you go ahead and make a cake? We can do that cake for Nicole, get that finished up at least, and then we can age up after Barbara is done grading some schoolwork that she has for the kids. And I think everybody's been trying to get a better relationship with Barbara. Like, they already love her. Like, she's part of the family, obviously. But Tagaloa and them have been trying to figure out, do you think, like, do you want to have any more kids? Is it on the table? And she said, I always dreamed of having 2 children. I don't know how Kai feels about it, but I always wanted to have at least 2 children. And so, yeah. Kai said that he's always wanted a family, so he's open to having more children. But he said, right now, I think our main focus should be Dorothy, which I think Barbara knows that as well. So, um, the cake is done for Nicole. And she doesn't work for another 3 days, but she can get the schoolwork done, then that's definitely going to help her. Nicole is a little bit tired, but we might as well get her out of the way so we can edit her up then. And I think Barbara has and her really connected. So Barbara said that she's going to go ahead and buy some stuff for her wardrobe. And so she's going to help her and kind of be like, not really a mother figure, but like a person there to talk to, a girl to talk to, because she has her 2 dads, but she needs, I think, that female figure in her life. And so, but for her, I was kind of thinking she would go down the route of potentially going to college. So she would want to be a scholar. Or, no, not a scholar. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Maybe she would go down the route of just wanting to be wealthy. And she's going to be a bit of a bookworm. Okay. I'll edit up her look in just a bit, but I think that we have to do Barbara and then aging up Dorothy now, so that that's finished up as well. And we'll edit up Dorothy and Nicole at the same time so that they're both finished for you guys. So Dorothy aged up. Let's do a random. Says that she's pretty independent, which is okay. We're gonna go ahead and edit them up, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is Dorothy. Dorothy is the daughter of Barbara and Kai. And so Dorothy, this is her everyday look. Her formal, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. Now let's go on over to Nicole. So with Nicole though, she has her own little style. Like she is definitely a little bit eccentric. Like she doesn't really mind what others think about her. What she dresses like, she's a little bit different. But so this is her formal, or this is her everyday. This is her formal. This is her sleepwear. Or her activewear, I'm sorry. This is her activewear. Her sleepwear. Her party wear. Her hot weather. Or this is her swimwear. Her hot weather. And then her cold weather. And now let's go ahead and jump back into the game now that this is done. And I'm actually going to jump back in and I'm going to rearrange Dorothy's room. And I'll show you guys that when it's done. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so I didn't really do too much with it. I just added a bed and a potty and a little thing here. But Dorothy is actually over here playing. But it is getting extremely late, so I think Barbara should soon go ahead and get her. Barbara or Kai should go ahead and get her in bed. Kai is already sleeping, so I guess it's up to Barbara to get her to sleep. And then Nicole, she is going to head on up here and head to bed. Tagaloa is going to head to bed. I think everybody's heading to bed, and I'll pick this up in the morning. Okay, so it's the next morning. Kai got up and gave little Dorothy something to eat. He's grabbing something to eat as well. Barbara's still sleeping a little bit, but she doesn't work today, so she is pretty good. But I might actually have her get up and see if Dorothy has to use the restroom. She does work, however, in 2 days, and she's gotten everything done for it, so she might get a promotion to be a mentor teacher. So she's doing a little bit of potty training. Meanwhile, I think Kai's coming back to check up on her. Everybody else is doing pretty well. But I think one in particular has really been thinking what she wants to do now that she's getting older. And Tagaloa has always been a little bit more closer with her than others. Than Noah is, more so. So I'm gonna see something. I've never did this before, so I don't know how I would do it. But she's gonna say she wants to drop out of school. Say, I want to drop out of school. I don't think that it's the best decision for me. I don't really care for school, and there's nothing really there for me. I don't like it. And Brooklyn's here as well. You guys remember Brooklyn? She is one of um, Grace's children. She's definitely aged up into a teenager, and she looks absolutely beautiful. She's like, so Brooklyn's here for moral support more so. And Brooklyn has agreed to kind of be there for Nicole, and Tegalo was like, so where is this all going from? He's like, honestly, I think we need to talk with your father, your other father, too, and discuss this. Like, this is not going to happen overnight. I can understand you girls want to move out together, and you want to be independent women, and all that, but I don't think it's the best decision for you to drop out of school. And Brooklyn, does your mom even know you want to drop out of school? And he's like, well, I've already had this discussion with my mother, and she said that she would rather me stay in school, but she's willing to see me through. And Nicole's like, see, if Grace is okay with it, why can't you guys be okay with it? Me and Brooklyn would be fine on our own. And Barbara's like, not trying to intervene, but education is really important. And Nicole's like, I appreciate your input, but I just don't think it's for me. Honestly, I'd rather be with Brooklyn and like opening a girls group and living together in a girls group and just being supportive women and out there. And Noah's like, I love the idea of that, but I think that you really need to think this through before anything, and I think we'll have it as a consideration, but for now, it's just a consideration. So, I think Nicole wants to open up a girls group along with Brooklyn and helping out young women who might not be able to have a fortunate education. However, I think her dads are worried about her future, and I think that's the right move for them to be worried about. But I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think she should move out and kind of open up her own girls group of family and friends? Then they won't be a part of the series, but they'll be in the background and all that. And so I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I feel like potentially that could be an option. And that's what Nicole wants to do. As for Kai, he's just decided to go for a little bit of a swim, apparently. And that's fine. But these guys said that they had to have a huge talk about what to do with the whole bombshell that Nicole had just dropped on them. But I think they're going to hold off for a few days and then they're going to give her an answer. Tagaloa also has work today, but he's already at his highest level. But I really do want Barbara to at least get another advancement, so I might hold off until she goes to class, or I might just do it in the next episode. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that in the next episode. She'll probably get a thing in the next episode, but so I know this one was kind of short since and all that, but I think that Tagaloa and them are just gonna take a little bit and think about what Nicole had said and decide from there whether or not they think that it's a good decision or a bad decision to let her drop out of school and open up pretty much a girls group with Brooklyn. So only time will tell what will happen, but with that said, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.